Hey everybody, welcome in to Naturally Linda. Why does it float like that? You just disappeared. Wait, we've got to get this other person in the screen. And I'm a big head. There we go. You're short.
Why are we
You're,
so small?
I don't know. Hello, hello,
Oh,
hello.
that's better.
Let's go ahead and, oh, we've got 24 people in here already. Awesome. We're going to open up the chat. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy New Year to everyone. We have so many people doing this detox with us, and I'm incredibly excited to see that you want to take a little time to work on your health. That's really, really exciting to me. So, this is Miranda. For anyone that doesn't know her, she is part of our team here at Naturally Linda. She is responsible for a lot of the social media posts and content, and all our photography is all done by her. So thanks for being here with me.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we're having fun doing these webinars together.
Yeah.
So yeah, here we are. So how this is going to go, we've got our tea. Does everybody have their tea? Write in the chat if you have your tea ready to roll. So this is the lymphatic. This is the tea that we're doing first. And I've got a little PowerPoint put together. We're going to talk about the lymphatic system, how it works, how it operates. Oh, it's not there yet. Okay. Yeah, we were bombarded with the kit orders, which is amazing. Again, that is so humbling that all of you want to be here and do this with us.
She has hers brewing.
You have yours brewing. We brewed ours right before, and we put a little honey in there. Now, Miranda,
I put a lot of honey in it.
she said, "What if I make a funny face?" I'm like, "That's okay. This is real."
Okay,
You know?
for recap on last webinar, I do not like tea.
Hmm. Yeah, she doesn't like tea.
No.
This is very mild, and then I said, go ahead and put some honey in it. Now she did ask if she could put sugar, and what was my answer to that? Sugar is so bad. Sugar. Why? Because it's processed, right? And we're trying to get all of this processed food, all of that out of our body, especially when we're doing, you disappeared when you did that.
Oh,
It was
really?
like bling bling. Yeah.
Oh.
So we have a quick little PowerPoint, and then we're going to take some questions. But what'd you think of it? Did you taste it?
Yes, I did. It's warm.
Tastes like grass? I don't think it tastes grass. I think it tastes great. Just a little tiny face there. That wasn't herbal.
I don't taste the honey. I put a whole spoon of honey in this.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not horrible.
I would rather somebody put a little bit more honey in there and drink it. Get a good raw honey. Again, the less processed, the better.
It does taste better than the last time I tasted it.
Okay, maybe I made it a little weaker. Generally, we're going to use 1 teaspoon for about 8 ounces of water. And these aren't real, these are actually like little teacups. So they're probably about 8 ounces, something like that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start this, and we won't be able to see your questions while the PowerPoint is going. There's a short little video in this PowerPoint that talks about lymphatic system. It's only like a 3-minute video, so I think you'll really enjoy it. And we've got 33 people in here. This will be recorded and uploaded to anyone that has registered. It will be directly emailed to you. It will also be uploaded on YouTube, official Naturally Linda. So
Officially or official?
Official,
Official.
officially. I don't know. We'll get that information for you, but we'll make sure that you have the recording so you can go back over it. And of course, for those who missed it, we will share this link in a newsletter. So people that did sign up and are working or doing whatever will be able to participate as well.
Do we drink it more than once a day?
Nope, just once a day. Once a day. And we'll go over all of those things here in this PowerPoint. And then, of course, we'll answer all your questions. Okay, we ready? Let's do it. So this is the PowerPoint. And I'm going to share it. And can you guys let me know if you can see that?
Oh, look, we can see us now.
Yeah.
Remember last time we couldn't?
Yeah. Oh, we won't be able to see if they can see it.
Is Corey on here again?
No, but we need to make sure. So what I'm going to do.
You know what I should do? I should log in on my phone.
I'm going to stop this for a second. You can see. Okay. All right. I'm going to start it again. Just wanted to make sure you could see it. Yeah. See if you can log in on the phone.
How do I do?
So Let me just do this real quick and then, I think it's that one. Because we want to make sure you can see this. I don't want to go through this whole thing. You can see, I think it's good. All right, we're just going to go with it. So I'm going to share it again. Here we go. And okay, we're going to go ahead and start this. So this is welcome to our 2-week lymphatic cleanse. Begins today, January 9th. We started planning this detox months and months and months ago, and we just thought it would be a great way to, oh look, it would be a great way, we can see the chat,
This is so much
to get the year started off, right? Okay, everybody. Yeah, everybody can see. Okay, so these are just some examples. That looks yummy.
That does actually look.
Okay, so what we'll cover in this webinar, how to start smoothly. This is not an aggressive detox. It's a gentle detox, but it's very valuable. So, you know, it's going to be I think it's going to be a smooth ride for everyone, and I'll be excited to hear what you're feeling. And we're going to talk about what's normal and what's not normal, what you may be feeling, what you may be experiencing as you go through the detox. We're going to talk about some adjustments you can make if you need them. And then at the end, we're going to have that live Q&A. So I think the next slide is that. Oh, no, not yet. Okay. So why the lymphatic system matters. Whoops, let me move this up here. Move it over there. Here we go. So it really is like Barbara O'Neill says. She says it's the garbage man of our body. It helps clean our system. It removes waste and toxins. And it relies on gentle movement for support. So it gets stagnant sometimes because the toxins and waste kind of accumulate and make it stagnant. So here's this cute little video. We're going to let you watch this. It's only 3 minutes, but it really explains how the system works.
Did you know your body has its own version of a sewer system for removing unwanted toxins, waste, and excess water from the body? This is called our lymphatic system. Like our blood circulation, the lymphatic system is made up of millions of little vessels that branch all around our body. But whereas arteries and veins carry blood, the lymphatic vessels are much, much finer and carry a colorless fluid called lymph. Our lymphatic system has 3 main duties. 1. It contains white blood cells called lymphocytes, which are used to fight infection. 2. It acts as a one-way drainage system, transporting fluid from body tissues into the blood circulation. 3. It gets rid of waste products produced by cells. As blood circulates the body, plasma leaves the blood vessels and travels into the body tissues, delivering food, oxygen, and hormones to the cells. This plasma becomes tissue fluid and surrounds all our body's tissues. It then collects waste products, excess water, and toxins from the cells. 90% of this fluid passes back into the blood circulation. However, 10% of the fluid is left behind and is known as lymph. We therefore need a system to drain this lymph fluid so that we don't end up as a swollen fluid-filled balloon, hence the lymphatic system. The lymph fluid drains into lymph vessels, where it then travels to lymph nodes, which are found all around your body. To stop backflow, the lymph vessels have one-way valves and muscular walls that contract to force the lymph forward. This is happening in millions of little lymphatic vessels in your body every minute, every day. The lymph nodes filter the lymph, destroying or trapping anything harmful. The lymph nodes contain white blood cells called lymphocytes, which attack and break down bacteria, viruses, damaged cells, or cancer cells. This filtering and destroying is an important part of our immune system and stops nasty substances being fed back into our bloodstream, which would make us sick. The waste products and destroyed bacteria are then carried in the lymph fluid through larger lymph vessels up to your neck, where the thoracic duct empties the lymph back into the blood circulation. The bloodstream then removes the waste products from the body as it does with other waste. As well as the lymph fluid, our lymphatic system also includes a few organs: the spleen, thymus, tonsils, and adenoids. They all have roles in helping our body fight off infections. Unfortunately, like any sewer system, things can go horribly wrong. Sometimes we get infections that cause the pumping to break down. This can cause your arms or legs to swell to huge proportions. Sometimes the debris or other bad substances can make it past lymph nodes. Sometimes cancer cells do this and spread the cancer to other parts of the body, which obviously isn't good. For now, we wish you all the best for your lymphatic health, which you can help maintain by drinking lots of water and exercising. Keep on pumping.
If you like the video, give it a thumbs up.
Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Now I can't see where I was. Oh, goodness gracious. Set up. Okay.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for,
The webinar?
yeah,
Click the little screen.
what little screen?
That one. And you can make it bigger. Right there. No.
No, it's not over. The PowerPoint's
Oh,
not
the
over.
PowerPoint.
No, yeah, that's what I want. Okay, there we go. Okay. Wasn't that a cute little video? Oops, I don't want to see it again though. Hang on, please. We're gonna go next. Okay. I just thought that video was short, sweet, to the point, and it gives you a little better idea of how the lymphatic system works. And it truly is the garbage man of the body. So why this cleanse is different, again, I said this before, it's gentle and supportive. It's not harsh. It's not a harsh method to detox. It's very gentle, but don't let the gentleness make you think that it's not worthwhile. So it's designed to work with your body as well. So again, we've got lymph nodes all over our body. The system flows everywhere. There's about 600 or 700 lymph nodes in the body, and you can see where they're concentrated in these areas. And they're, think of them as your filtration system. So the overview of the cleanse, it's as simple as 14 days drinking 1 cup of tea. Now let's talk about the colon support a little bit. We'll get this chat over here so we can see if any questions pop up. The colon support, and that is a very potent tea. That's Barbara O'Neill's recipe with a couple different herbs that I put in there just to simply make it taste better and also to work, in my opinion, just a little more efficiently. But you want to start out making sure you're having regular bowel movements, because if you're not, that's going to really stifle what the lymphatic tea is going to be able to do. So I always recommend, if you aren't having at least 1 bowel movement a day, to drink a half a cup of the colon cleanse tea at night. And I would just start with a half a cup, because you're going to be surprised what that does. If you don't want to drink anymore, it's not going to make you like run to the bathroom, but when you wake up in the morning, you're going to go, and it's going to like fully flush out the walls of your intestines. So we want to get all of that out of there. So that's really important. And then during this whole detox process, if you need that colon cleanse, that's why we include it in the kit. So you can keep that pathway open, keep your bowels running as they should be, so that it helps with the whole detox process. So you could use that tea as you need it. But again, I would suggest just starting with a half a cup. Okay, so this is our tea ritual. Again, drinking 1 cup. Drink it when it feels right for you. It can be hot, it can be warm, it can be cool, it can be iced, but iced tea has a little bit different effect on the body, and the body has to actually work to bring it up to room temperature. So also support your body with plenty of water. Do you know how much water we're supposed to drink? Half our body weight in ounces of water is what we're supposed to be drinking. And that's going to be really important.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a lot of water.
Yeah. Yeah. But we want to keep the system flushing, right? While we're drinking this tea, we've got the beautiful water, we've got the herbs within the tea, but we want to be drinking good things all day long. We want to try to stay away from the processed foods. We want to try to stay away from the sodas, because it's counterproductive, right?
Actually, that's not that much water. Half your body weight
In ounces.
in ounces.
Mhm.
Oh, well, that's really not that much.
Yeah.
Gas.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not bad.
but it's a challenge sometimes, you know? Okay, and this is the colon tea I talked about a little bit. It supports a deeper cleanse. So we want to, again, make sure we're having at least one bowel movement. Barbara always says we should have 3 bowel movements a day. And I honestly don't know anyone who has that many bowel movements. So, and again, talking about the colon tea, supports deeper cleansing, helps the lymph move more freely because that pathway is opened up. And in regards to the colon tea, a little goes a long way. Start with half a cup. And if that half a cup doesn't do what you need, then the next night step it up to a full cup. But most people are going to be just great with the half a cup. So we're going to talk a little bit about the herbs that are within this detox, so you know what they are. And then we're going to go to some questions. So this isn't a really long PowerPoint, but I like having visuals. It really helps me. So that's why I put these together for you guys. Okay, so traditional, the calendula. It's a beautiful herb. It's a very soothing herb. It helps, all of these herbs are going to be gently detoxing. And that one specifically, as it says here, for the liver and the gallbladder, and it helps create the lymphatic circulation. Lemongrass, another calming herb. It supports digestion and boosts circulation, helps efficiently eliminate waste. The red clover, in this case, we're using it for the blood purifying properties that assists with the lymphatic system in releasing excess fluids. Fennel is very soothing to the digestive tract. That's one of them that I added that I truly kind of think makes this lymphatic tea taste so good. Again, aids in proper elimination. Some of these kind of have overlapping properties, but together they're very supportive. Echinacea, you may have heard that's great for building your immune system, which it absolutely is. It also contains compounds, like I said, that enhance the immune function. So we want to keep that immune system healthy and it supports overall lymphatic health. Nettle is one of the powerhouse herbs in the world. It is so nutrient dense, and it also in this tea helps balance the fluids and helps with fluid retention. And the burdock root is recognized for supporting lymphatic and liver health a lot, lymphatic as well, again, by helping to clear that waste. And the astragalus root promotes immune system strength and vitality while encouraging balanced lymphatic function. So it's a very comprehensive, supportive, thoughtfully put together herbal blend. Let's go on to the next one. So let's talk about some of the things you might notice, because maybe you don't normally drink as much water. So you're really going to be tuned in to your water consumption for this next 2 weeks. And also, when we're drinking the tea, remember what all those herbs do? It helps keep things moving. So you might find increased urination. Okay? So any digestive changes. Let us know about that. As we send out these emails to you through this 2-week period, you are able to respond to those emails, and we will respond back to you, or keep those questions for the next webinar. But just be aware. See if there are you urinating more? Are you having more bowel movements? What's going on? This isn't the kind of detox that's going to cause like stomach cramps and things like that. So that's not really a concern. Now, if you drank too much of that colon tea, that might do that. That's why I always say start with half cup. So temporary fatigue or fog, while your body is readjusting and recalibrating, you might notice some of those things. Just be aware. And the goal is, you're going to feel lighter over time. We'll answer the questions here in just a minute. So I want to get through this. There's just a couple more. Oops, I like this better. Okay, see what that says. Oh, support your body. So again, how did I do that? Okay, so hydration. Half your body weight in ounces of water. Gentle movement. You get that lymphatic system going. Dry brushing or gua sha. I didn't bring my gua sha in here, but I've got some pictures to show you. Did I? No, I didn't. I forgot it.
Dry brushing your face, body.
Yeah. Well, I'll show you here briefly. But the first 75 people that got the kit, they got a free gua sha. again, we were just overwhelmed by the response. So thank you. But the gua sha is a little stone. It almost looks like a kidney to me. It's kind of shaped like a kidney, and I'll show you how to use it here. And when you're tired, rest. That is so, so important. Most of us just keep powering through. Sometimes we just need to simply rest.
I'm guilty of that.
When you can, right? Okay. What are we going to avoid when we're doing this cleanse? Highly processed foods, right? Excess sugar. I can make that any smaller. Again, processed. Try if you need something sweetened, monk fruit is a good alternative. Stevia, I personally don't like the flavor of stevia. Honey, of course, maple syrup. Those are the things you want to try to use versus highly processed sugars and things like that. And then alcohol. Even if you have that occasional wine in the evening or whatever, your beer after dinner, just have a goal that you're really giving yourself this 2 weeks. You're dedicating this time to your body. So think about it that way. Don't think about deprivation. Think about you are honoring your temple and you're treating it accordingly. Okay, who should cause or check first? This is all just pretty common sense. Pregnant or nursing, under medical care. If unsure, consult a professional. We are never here to give medical advice, and I've always just got to be mindful of that. So we always have to put these things in there. And then closing reminder, this is not a reset, excuse me, this is a reset, not a race. And everybody's going to have a very unique, different experience. It'll be fun to talk about the awarenesses we all have. Listen to your body. That's something that I think most of us in general need to do more often. And we're doing this together, so it makes it fun. A group thing is fun. You'll get the emails. We have another one of these webinars set up on January 31st. That's a Saturday. I think it's a Saturday.
Yeah.
And then we're going to put the other 2 webinars together for the liver cleanse. So I think that's the last slide. Oh, no, so let's talk about how to use that little gua sha a little bit. So I have my mouse here. I'm going to pretend this is a gua sha. Whoops. Go back. Okay, so here's some areas, and you want to go in certain directions. So normally what I would do with the gua sha, I would take it up here. There's like a little, almost like a finger in the gua sha stone. And you can do this with dry brushing as well. Of course, I didn't bring that here either. So it would be coming up here, and you want to do this probably at least 5 times each direction, and then you're going to do the other one.
I always think about lifting.
Yeah, lifting.
Usually the correct way is lifting.
Yep. And sometimes if you just hold right here. Now you want to do this, you don't want to do this dry. You want to do this with maybe in the evening after you've washed your face.
Or using your oil.
Or using one of the oils. Yes, that would be great because you don't want to have friction. You don't want to cause any damage to the skin. So it would be up and you can hold here and rub up. You can see the different places around the eyes. A lot of people sometimes when they wake up, they've got some baggage under here. You can help stimulate that even with your hands. You don't necessarily even need a tool, but just have some kind of slippage on your face. And it actually feels amazing to do this. And then you can come up around here. I would do each of these movements 5 times.
It does feel amazing to do.
It does.
I did it this morning.
Yeah.
Just because I looked in the mirror and I was like, oof.
Yeah.
And then and you just feel so much better.
You feel great.
Yeah.
Up and up and up. And so gua shas, they're just fantastic. Or like I said, the dry brushing. And I think we have one more slide here. And this just shows you the direction, how to use the gua sha, or it would be the same for the dry brushing. You want to go up. And on your legs, especially, you want to come up towards the heart, up towards the heart, up towards the heart. Up. You're getting that lymphatic system moving. So has anybody used a gua sha before? We're going to stop that. I think we're good.
Wait, is that the curved brush?
What?
Is it like a curved brush?
No, it's a stone.
Oh, stone?
Yeah.
No, I
It's a
used
stone.
what are they? Jade?
Jade, that's what it is. That's a
Yeah.
gua sha.
Okay, hey.
It's a little flat. It's flat.
I'm horrible with names of
Yeah.
things. I'm like,
You
oh, that
can
looks
get the
cool.
rollers too. I like the.
Yeah, I have the roller, and actually, that's what I used this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And those you can even you can stick them in the freezer or in the refrigerator, and then you
Yeah.
have that coolness.
Yeah,
that
and it
helps.
just feels so good.
It does feel so good. Why is it? Because it's a lot of roots. Believe me, you're going to get just the same. Monica said, why is there so little liver tea and the lymphatic tea is quite full? Because of the consistency of the herbs in there. Believe it or not, it's 2 ounces of each. So when you get like a teaspoon of the lymphatic, it's light and fluffy. When you get a teaspoon of the liver, it's not fluffy. There's no fluffiness to it. So that's the difference in that.
Wow.
24. Yeah, there should be. Yes. Oh, let's talk about coffee. You should definitely avoid coffee. Why? Because of the caffeine. It's a stimulant. Like if you, well, let's back this up. So if you drink your cup of coffee in the morning, and so let's think about this. I want you not to think about this detox as a what's the word I want? Deprivation type thing. So if you drink your coffee in the morning, drink your coffee in the morning, but be a little mindful. Did you put like 10 spoonfuls of sugar in it? Can you use something different? Can you use the honey, the maple syrup, the stevia, the monk fruit? So that would be a shift that would be better. Try to limit caffeine and processed foods. That's the main thing we want to do. Okay, well, if you have 14 teaspoons, you're good. Then that's still 2 weeks worth. Maybe I have to change the rating on that tea bag. Thanks for making me aware of that. Okay, any other questions? Do you have any questions? I'm going to finish drinking my tea.
Yeah, no, this one actually tastes better than the last
I
time.
actually like it.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's some questions you guys submitted. And we've gone over a lot of this. You know, why do we start with the lymphatic system first? Because we've got to get that moving and grooving before we go to that liver. How often should I do a cleanse like this? I do this a couple times a year. And again, it depends on you. It's so unique to you. You know, when we just for reference, we talk about the Wild Yum Comfort Cream. You know, some people use the 2 pumps twice a day. That's what most people use. Some people use 1 pump twice a day. Some people use 1 pump once a day. It just depends on you. And if you are feeling fantastic, suggest to do the cleanse twice a year, just as a really good way to support your body.
Do we need to start taking charcoal now?
So that's a great question. So the charcoal, those of you that got the charcoal, that is if you feel any like symptoms. This is a really, really gentle detox. So most people won't need that, but I wanted people to be able to just know about that in case they needed it. So if you say we're on a parasite cleanse or even this cleanse, if you started getting a headache or something like that, I would take 1 charcoal capsule at night, not in conjunction with any medications, because if you're on some kind of medication and you take the charcoal, the charcoal is going to absorb and not allow the medication to do whatever it's supposed to be doing for you. And charcoal's really great to have on hand. I think everybody should have it in like their first aid kit. If you get digestive upset, you can take a capsule. When my dogs get digestive upset, the first thing I go to is the activated charcoal. It helps really draw the toxins out. Now, this detox is all about keeping things moving. Just to give a reference, like a parasite cleanse is not really meant to move things. It's meant to kill things. So sometimes those things that were killed, the parasites just kind of get stuck. And then that's when you really, really need a binder to get them to move out. The questions there. Let's see what else. There was can I still drink coffee or caffeine? Just try to limit it. Will I need to use the bathroom more? Maybe, maybe not. Probably urinating a little bit more. Is it okay to exercise during the cleanse? 100%. And a rebounder is one of the best things to get the lymphatic system moving. That's like those little mini trampolines. What if I don't feel anything at all? Just keep going. Your body's going to react how your body reacts. Is this safe for sensitive people? This is incredibly safe, but listen to your body.
I'm one of those extremely sensitive people.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, just be aware. It's the herbs in there are that's why I have all those herbs in there, like the calendula and the echinacea and some of the other ones because they are gentle, but they're amazing. Uh, should we use a castor oil? That would be amazing if you have one. That's just going to benefit you, especially when you're doing the liver cleanse. The let's see, Susie just said, should we use a castor oil liver pack? And what that is, it's a piece of cloth that you put castor oil on and you place it over certain areas in the body so it stimulates circulation. So that would be great to do for that liver, um, for the liver part of the detox. Um, how will I know when I'm ready to move on from lymphatic support? We're going to do this for a full 2 weeks, and that's just a really good number to make sure that we've attained our goal of getting this lymphatic system going. How much water should I drink? We talked about that. Half your body weight in ounces of water. Do I need to change my diet while doing this? You don't have to go to extremes, but again, just try to cut back on the processed foods, cut back on the sugars, be aware of your caffeine intake. I think that's about it. Do you guys have any other questions? We're excited to be doing this with you. And like I said, you'll get emails throughout this cleanse time. And we could have gone directly into the liver cleanse, but we wanted to give you guys a break because 6 weeks is a really long time. So that's in reality why we split this up. We're doing the lymphatic cleanse, giving your time just to have those 2 weeks, and then we come back in with that liver detox.
should be
There is a week. There's 2 weeks between the lymphatic and the liver. What?
Should we be juicing daily?
So the juice list that I shared with you, this isn't a juice cleanse. Those are just some options. I mean, you could use those juices in the recipe book for a juice cleanse, but this I don't think would be the time for that. You could use those as a meal replacement.
Is it okay I take all of my vitamins and supplements and medications with this?
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Yep. What does that say? Oh,
There is a week between lymph and liver.
yep. You're so welcome. Hey, Christine, how are you? She's one of my horse friends. I haven't heard from you in forever. So look at that, how it just did that. Did you see that?
Yeah, mine does that too.
That's so strange.
It tracks if you go over here, it will end up following.
But we floated. We
Yeah.
floated over. It was really strange.
if you're standing up and walking around, it tracks you.
So President's Day is liver time. I don't know the day right in front of me, but we're going to. So we end on the 31st. Is that President's Day? Is probably a Monday. Little Monday. You're welcome, Becky. Thank you.
Groundhog Day?
Huh?
Groundhog Day is February 2nd. I don't know when President's
But all that information will come out in the emails. We'll keep you posted. And again, we're here. Respond to the emails that are directly from this detox because we're going to be sending you emails about awarenesses and asking you questions so that you can be really tuned into your body. And hey, Kristen. Yes. Oops. Did I miss something? Just got here. Yes, but this is going to be on replay. Everything's going to be on replay. And since you're signed up, once this Zoom has done its thing, it will actually send you a copy of the replay, and then we'll also get the replay up on YouTube. Yes, yes. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you for spending some time with us. We are excited. I'm almost done with my tea, and you can sip your tea like we're doing, or you can drink it a little bit faster. There's really no wrong way or right way to drink the tea. Just get your cup in. If it's easier for you to make a big batch, stick it in the refrigerator. bring it out, maybe let it come to room temperature before you drink it. Make this easy on yourself. This isn't about limiting. This is about just taking care of that beautiful temple that God gave you. So thank you for joining me, Miranda. I appreciate it. And everybody, thank you for joining us. And again, you'll get this copy in your email. And if for some reason you don't, just reach out to us and we'll make sure that you get it. Okay. Oh, yes, you can put lemon in your tea. Absolutely. Okay. Thanks, everybody. Chat soon.